Hi, David here. I've made this video to help folks go through the process of taking the writer survey, which has been a little bit more tricky than I initially had planned. But I think I figured it out, and I've created this video to help walk you through it. I just as a side note, I've been seeing a lot of assignments come in. I'm getting to know a little bit about your writing. So thank you for that. It looks like I would say the majority of people so far have caught on and are doing the assignments and everything's looking good. And there have only been a few things where there have been a few glitches and just being honest, some of them were on my end. So I want to try and make sure that everybody's able to log on and access and get the assignments on Google Docs as needed. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to email me, let me know, and I can always come back and either email you or do one of these videos to walk you through it. So we have this screen here which says Module 1. So most of you, I think most of you have created a Google folder. So if you see this, it was 106, way back then at 106. And so you've created your Google folder, and then that way you can have different assignments live in that, which is great. So I think everybody's been getting that. If not, just let me know. But the thing that I think has been a little bit tricky is, I'm going to scroll down here, has been this well, creating studio writing folders. If you haven't done that yet, please do so. That's where your studio writing will live. So phase 1 studio writing. So for all of you studio folks, you're the ones that are doing the writer survey, which I'm going to scroll down a little bit further, which is 1.04S. So if you click on this, right now, the directions are just the step 3 is inaccurate because this My Drive right here is not popping up. So I'm going to replace this with different instructions that will hopefully work, and I'm going to walk you through how to do that. So let's bring up the writer's survey. So when this first comes up, when you access this, sometimes people felt the urge to start writing their answers right away without making a copy. Don't do that. Make a copy first. And so that the copy step is, I mean, it's probably the most tricky of the steps. Writing your responses, no sweat. The whole making the copy thing, it's been a little bit difficult. So if you follow me up here to the left-hand upper side of the screen, you'll see where it says File. I'm going to click on that. So the first thing I want to do is make a copy. So click on that. Now this pops up, and this is where it's been throwing people off because the instructions did say look for My Drive, and it's obviously not there. The first thing you want to do is, because you're going to be naming this and putting it in your folder, your studio folder, you want to make sure that you have just renamed it, gotten rid of where it says copy, even though it is a copy document. And then here's the tricky part that involves a lot of going back and forth. But I'm gonna walk you through it. So if you go to the folder right now, you would think phase 1 studio writing is where you want to be. However, it doesn't know exactly because there are multiple folders named that. You want to find it through your My Drive. So what you want to do is, you have this box that pops up here. You'll see this little arrow here, this little back arrow. So it's going to be, okay, I'm going to go back and find My Drive. So I'm just going to click through this till I find My Drive. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I see My Drive. Now I can find the folder within My Drive that I want to stick this copy of the writer survey in. So I click on that, and then if I found my portfolio or your studio writing folder, click on whatever folder. You just click on the actual folder, not the arrow. So you click on that and hit select, and then hit OK. and that creates the document that you can add your answers to. And all I will have to do is go into your folder and see your work, and I'll be able to read your responses, get a sense of where you are with the whole writing thing, and that in theory, that's the idea behind it is we can share documents and I can make comments on them and things like that. So I hope that helps. If you're still having any issues with it, give me a shout out. I'm more than happy to work with you on this, and I appreciate it when you let me know if something's not working and it's something I need to fix. I want to get on it and fix it. So I hope that helps. Let me know. I'll be checking in and reading a lot of the responses this weekend as we move into Module 2, which I'll post on the next few days or so. I think people are still, rightfully so, working on Module 1. We'll get that opened up soon. All right, have a good weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye.